This animal is so heavily armored, even a lion cannot open it. Meet the pangolin, a mammal covered head to tail in scales, made of the exact same material as your fingernails. It looks prehistoric. It walks like a tiny dinosaur. And it is the most trafficked wild animal on Earth. Those scales are keratin, layered, overlapping, razor-edged. When threatened, the pangolin curls into a perfect ball, a complete sphere of armor. Lions bite it, leopards roll it, hyenas give up. Nothing gets in. Hidden inside that armor is a tongue longer than its entire body. It has no teeth. It does not need them. One flick of that tongue into a termite mound pulls out hundreds of insects at once. It eats 40 million ants a year. And if the armor fails, the pangolin releases a spray from glands near its tail. A thick, suffocating chemical weapon. Skunk level. The smell alone drives predators back. But none of that protects it from humans. Over 1 million pangolins have been poached in the last decade, sold for their scales, believed falsely to have medical powers. They have none. They are made of the same thing as your nails. The pangolin is being eaten into extinction for a myth. The most armored animal on Earth, defeated by human greed. This eagle has been found with human skull fragments in its nest. Meet the African crowned eagle, the most powerful bird of prey on the planet. It does not hunt fish, it does not hunt rabbits, it hunts primates, and sometimes it hunts us. It weighs only 4 kilograms, but its talons exert a grip of over 50 kilograms of crushing force, enough to pierce a human skull like paper. Scientists call it the most dangerous bird alive. It drops from the forest canopy in total silence, no warning, no sound. It locks its talons into the spine of its prey and punctures the brainstem in a single squeeze. Death is instant. The prey never sees it coming. It carries animals 3 times its own body weight through the forest canopy. A full-grown male monkey, a small antelope, dismembered, carried piece by piece, stored in the nest for weeks. A 3-million-year-old fossil skull of an early human child was found in South Africa. 2 small holes in the bone, perfectly matching the talons of a crowned eagle. This bird hunted our ancestors. Every other eagle rules the sky. The African crowned eagle rules everything beneath it. This animal can outrun every predator alive today. The problem is, those predators have been extinct for 10,000 years. Meet the pronghorn, a North American antelope that can hit 90 kilometers per hour and hold it for kilometers without slowing down. It is the second fastest land animal on Earth, and it is running from ghosts. Its body is an engineering miracle. Oversized windpipe, massive lungs, a heart twice the size of an animal its weight. It does not sprint and stop. It cruises at 60 kilometers per hour the way other animals walk. 4 hours. 10,000 years ago, North America had cheetahs. American lions, giant hyenas. Predators so fast and so lethal, they pushed the pronghorn to evolve beyond anything alive today. Then those predators vanished. The pronghorn never got the message. It still runs like they are right behind it. Its eyes are set wide on the sides of its head, giving it a full 360-degree field of vision. It can spot movement 5 kilometers away. It sees the threat before the threat even knows it is hunting. Every year, the pronghorn makes one of the longest land migrations in the Western Hemisphere. Hundreds of kilometers across Wyoming, through fences, highways, and subdivisions that were not there when this route was carved into its instincts 10,000 years ago. The fastest endurance runner on Earth, still sprinting from a world that no longer exists, built perfectly for the wrong century. This animal cannot outrun a cheetah. It cannot outfight a lion. Its only weapon is something far more brutal. It simply refuses to stop. Meet the Hartebeest, an antelope built like an engineering mistake. Sloped back, long strange face, horns that twist back on themselves. It looks slow. It is not slow. It can run at 70 kilometers per hour, and it can hold that speed for longer than almost anything alive. Every part of this animal is built for distance. The heart is enormous relative to its body. The lungs pull in more air per breath than any antelope its size. The legs are long, stiff, and efficient. No wasted movement, no wasted energy. A biological running machine tuned over millions of years. When a cheetah hits top speed, it can only hold it for 30 seconds before it overheats and collapses. The hartebeest knows this. It does not panic. It does not scatter. It runs, steady, controlled, relentless, and it waits for the predator to break first. They move across the African plain in herds, led by a single sentinel standing high on a termite mound, watching. That animal does not eat while it stands guard. It watches for hours. When it spots danger, the herd does not freeze. It runs immediately. Together, a single moving wave of muscle and speed. There are recorded chases where a hartebeest ran for over 20 minutes straight at near full speed. The cheetah gave up in the first minute. The wild dog pack fell back after 10. The hartebeest was still accelerating at the end. In a world built on speed and teeth and claws, the hartebeest chose a different weapon: endurance. Pure, unbreakable, relentless endurance. And on the open plain, that is the most dangerous weapon of all. This animal watched the last ice age end, and it still wears the face of a creature that should be extinct. Meet the Saiga antelope, a survivor from the age of woolly mammoths. It once shared the frozen plains with saber-toothed cats. Today, it roams the empty grasslands of Central Asia. And that strange, swollen nose is not a deformity. It is a masterpiece of evolution. That bizarre trunk-like snout is built for survival. In summer, it filters out the choking dust kicked up by the herd. In winter, it warms the freezing air before it ever reaches the lungs. Every breath is heated, cleaned, and saved. Nothing is wasted. Each year they gather by the thousands, a river of bodies pouring across the steppe. They can run at 60 miles an hour, outpacing wolves across open ground. Newborn calves are running within days of birth. On these plains, you are born ready, or you do not survive. But survival has a limit. In just weeks, a single disease once wiped out over 200,000 saiga, more than half the entire species. Gone. An animal that outlasted the Ice Age was nearly erased in a single season. And yet, they endure, protected, watched, and slowly climbing back from the edge, a face from the past, refusing to become history. The saiga survived the mammoths. It survived the predators. The only question left is whether it can survive us.